kids that were on the opposite side.
Hey, Mark! That itch in my nose.
Besides, she's coming. Becky's coming.
Yeah, Becky's coming. Bye, Brian.
Oh, they even got the song.
They're coming down this side. Yeah, right. Yeah.
I don't know where. Maybe we missed him. Yeah, come across this way.
Hey, Scott.
You graduating, Mike?
Yeah, right back.
Joey. Joey's Yarsi. Yes, it is. I knew that he shouldn't have that in his hand. I'll go get Mike Garcia and kick him out.
Parents, teachers, and family members, I would like to welcome you to the graduating ceremony for Carlmont High School's class of 1998. Please rise for the playing of the national anthem. For the playing of the Carlmont hymn.
You don't stand for the hymn.
We do this time.
Memories.
It's the day. No. I have plenty of memories of the hymn, and they're all bad.
Thank you. You may now be seated. Good morning, family, friends, and most importantly, graduates. We made it. But what did we make it through exactly? We were once carefree youth protected by a candy coating of dreams and innocent laughter. We were much too old for bedtime stories, so life created its very own fairy tale where we encountered wicked witches and Captain Hooks of our own. Once upon a time, not long ago, we all walked into a school, Carlmont High School, with visions that since then have been modified. How are we to know life wouldn't be as simple or as easy as the years passed? No more cookies and milk before a midday nap, and going to the park and playing on the swings only existed in memories. Why? Because classes quickly became harder while responsibilities became greater. Not only was our environment changing, but our friends and childhood companions as well. We weren't in Kansas anymore. Things were beginning to get complicated. We had to figure out how we would protect ourselves from the evil stepsisters and correlative ills. We had to pull together and cope with the attendance policy, ignore the media, and believe in ourselves. We had to search for the desire within ourselves to apply ourselves and pass all of our classes. Not only did we have school to deal with, but our social lives were starting to get complex as well. Like Pinocchio, we were peer pressured by others. We wanted to be cool. We wanted to fit in. So we tried to please everyone while in the process only pleasing ourselves. Everyone was pulling at our strings in different directions, making it hard to move forward. We soon found being a follower could never make us a leader. We needed to pursue our own values and principles if we were going to advance in life. These and many more obstacles were obstacles that the class of 1998 overcame. We fought hard against these evils, losing some members along the way, but those of us you see standing up there today, we made it. We held on tight to one another. We used each other's strengths to make it to this day. We challenged obstacles and put up a good fight. With the help of great teachers, caring parents, and support, we were able to rise to the top and overcome each and every one. The most recent obstacle we faced was our senior picnic. El Nino tried to destroy our picnic. Each of us was like Dorothy, wishing things were different, wishing we could go home. But we searched within ourselves and found the strength, the courage, and the brains. Those of us who listened were able to have fun. When I saw people ignore the rain and begin to have fun, I felt proud. I was proud that I was part of a class that could take any gloomy situation and make it into an enjoyable event to remember. We buried that wicked witch. Just like in any good fairy tale, we conquered evil with love and support from one another. Through our camaraderie came enthusiasm and happiness that the rain could never destroy. Peter Pan had Tinkerbell, Snow White had Prince Charming, and so did Sleeping Beauty. But you and I, we have each other. As we depart and move forward with our lives, as in any good fairy tale, I would like to wish you all a life lived happily ever after.
When I was a child, I had this weird illusion if I threw my aquatic toy animals into the backyard lagoon, they would suddenly, miraculously come alive. Somewhere along the way, something or someone kicked me in the head and I woke up to life. Got no money, can't get a job. Got a job, no time for your friends. Can't get a car, you gotta walk. You got a car, it's too much hassle. You have to worry about bills, about food, about some football team that never wins, about human relationships, and all the things that don't really matter when your world revolved around He-Man episodes and panic was the moment you lost sight of your parents at the supermarket. Life was a walk in the park, and then you entered high school. It is here at Carlmont that I have realized that life is much more complex and complicated. However, it is these lessons that I have learned that will build the brightest of tomorrows. And so now the engine's racing down, the brakes are being applied, and soon this bus we call high school will roll in for its final stop. I've known for 3 years and 7 months now that we would get to this place in time, only to have it sneak up on my back like the passing of an old friend. It seems that only a couple months ago I fully realized the ramifications of graduations and the situations we must face afterwards. And so today it feels as if I have lost an old friend, a friend that has guided me through 4 turbulent years, only to drop me like some final coup de grace. He is the annoying yell that forces me to get up on a desperate Friday morning, and he is the loud cheer that roars on the last day before Christmas break. He has watched me fail numerous torturous chemistry tests, and yet he has been there with me when I pulled off that B-. I'm speaking, of course, of Carlmont, a friend to everyone who stands here right now, and a friend to everyone in their future existence. If there's one thing that we have truly fulfilled here at Carlmont, it is the notion that we have learned. Not just that cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, but the human aspect of life. We've learned the importance of friendships and relationships that stick with us long after constitutional amendments become muddled in our skulls. I like to live life having no regrets. What has happened here at Commencement has happened. If I could drive a DeLorean up to 88 miles an hour, go back in time and change one thing, I wouldn't. We must all learn from our past mistakes. That's what mistakes are for. And our greatest achievements must be relished. That's what achievements are for. Just as most people in this class, I've tested the limits of attendance, of sleeplessness, and of procrastination here at Carlmont, only to harvest these blunders. Our virgin eyes have been opened to new ethnic groups, grand pieces of art, cryptic drugs, discouraging bureaucracy, and higher academics. These are things that Carlmont has taught us, and that will endure in our minds forever. The great Martin Luther King once said, "And as we walk, we must make the pledge that we shall march ahead. We cannot turn back." I ask my fellow classmates today that we all make this pledge, that we all shall march ahead, and we all cannot turn back. We must carry that spirit of survival that we have learned here at Carlmont and recollect with a smile. And yes, I'm gonna remember the clink of loose change that was never enough to buy soda from the vending machines. And yes, I'm gonna remember long hours spent on a burnt out keyboard, freshman bleacher days, senior parking lot, Highland Road, the little nuances of Carlmont, all rolled into one, all photographs in my mind. And so now we sit here on this bus of survivors, waiting with our hands in our pockets. Well, we lived for just these 4 years, and now we all gotta go out and push and shove our way through the 50 more. We sit here today, and some are dreaming 10 years down the road, while others may be pondering tonight. Nevertheless, the knowledge and maturity we've gained from an old friend will make that road into the future a little easier. Today is not a day of saddening or mourning. It is our tour de force, and we must all be proud that we have made it here today, at this time, in this place, and in our lives. As we sit amongst our peers today, let us take one last step off this bus and hop on a new bus. I hope this journey will lead you to places and people beyond your greatest goals, highest aspirations, and wildest dreams. But I ask each and every one of you to hold a place in your minds and hearts for a special friend who has helped you guide you down that path of life. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, faculty, staff, and administration, it's my official duty this morning on what I see as a beautiful day that I ordered to call attention to students in this graduating class who have demonstrated academic excellence throughout their high school career. Academic excellence enough to earn them California Scholastic Federation Life membership. You will notice that in this graduating class, there are students that have a gold rope that they're wearing around their necks and an additional gold tassel on their mortarboard. These individuals, whose names you will find in the program, have become part of the California Scholastic Federation and are noted as life members. CSF life members, when I call your name, please stand. Shweta Bonsal, Eric Benner, Natasha Carol Ferrari, Diana Chen, Crystal Chong, Lauren Searlin, Jill Daner, Nicole Everett, Ann Fritzler, Nicholas Jang, Christine Kim, Erica Kishi, Aaron Kishi, Kevin La Hing, Melissa Lee, Bonnie Liu, Antonio Lamas, Adrian Morona, Kathy Morona, Miwa Matreg, Nina Mendez, Michael Merezadev, Christine Ng, Michael Perez Lizano, Erica Tyson, Chris Wang, Julie Zolkowski. Ladies and gentlemen, please give CSF Life members a round of applause. Kathy Benner. Just in case I didn't mention that before. CSF Life members, you may be seated. Thank you very much.
Good morning, honored guests and fellow classmates. Several weeks ago, I sat listening to speeches for graduation. As my attention waned, I started to look out the windows across from me. The sun played with the maple leaves outside, and it would shine brightly for one moment and then disappear, leaving the branches dark and limp. Then it would emerge again, and though it was probably the breeze that caught the branches, the leaves seemed to jump towards that glimmer of sun. And I realized that people are like that too. We want those rays of light, those dreams and far-off hopes. All the dark, bad times lead to brighter, better ones. Today, our day in the sun, we beam with pride and the knowledge of accomplishment. Through the good times and the bad, the class of 1998 has made it to this stage. We've moved on from the time we played with Barbies, Transformers, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, although many of us will always watch cartoons. Our horizons have expanded with the national budget deficit, though we have only lived through 3 presidents. Our times have seen the passing of great people, but also the triumph of the human spirit. We are that triumph. Though we may have been impetuous and outspoken, though we may have been cautious and shy, each one of us has made a difference in this place that we call Carlmont High School. And Carlmont isn't just a place for us. Carlmont is a spirit. Every person that ever attended this high school is a part of that spirit. And now it has a place in each of us. We now construct new buildings to add to a physical Carlmont, as soon new freshmen will traverse the halls. We will remember the old, beloved structures as we make room for the new. And we will remember Carlmont today as we make room for life beyond this one, whether it is to college, to work, or to the military. Mary Pake Lee wrote in her book, The Quiet Odyssey, that once again we had nothing to take with us, only our few clothes and blankets. We left the rest so that whoever should come after us would find everything with which to start farming. As Mary had to leave things behind in a physical sense, so do we. While we remember all these things that were ours for such a short period of time, we must leave them for the next class so that they might begin our experience again, and also that we might begin our own stories again. The existentialists believe that existence precedes essence. Every decision that we have made, every action that we have taken, built, and will continue to build upon our character. Those that will linger with us are the clothes and blankets that will keep us warm in a perhaps cold world as we start our individual narratives anew. The clothes of Carlmont that we take and the things that we must leave add yet another aspect to our essence. Let us strive for that essence so that we can say the class of 1998 not only exists, but also lives, and that we can say we do not merely breathe, but endure. We are those that here, now, and in the future embrace life and make it our own. The children of the 80s who wore stretch pants, funny colored plastic bracelets, LA gear, and who played Nintendo are graduating from high school today. The 4 years here have gone by in a flash. Today still holds possibilities. Tomorrow seems like forever. We were the past, we are the now, and we will be the future. May we never forget all that we have learned here at Carlmont, and never forget the friends, teachers, family, and higher beings that enabled us to be here today. Congratulations, class of 1998, and may the sun always shine on our future as it did so elusively on those leaves. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Despite the fact that I only grew about 3 inches taller during my entire time in high school, I remember when I entered Carlmont as a little freshman. For most of us, it probably feels like a lifetime has dashed by since we first began wandering the sloping pathways of our school. It was new, it was exciting, and above all, it was such a big unknown, it was a little bit frightening too. Certainly we had questions. What's around this next corner? Is that the principal? And where is T Hall anyway? We eventually figured out, though, that for mostly better, and sometimes worse, Carlmont now was our school. We were Scots, we were Highlanders, and we had to learn to cherish Carlmont for what it truly is. We saw that Carlmont offers a dedicated staff, packed with devoted teachers and administrators. We knew that, as one of my classmates so eloquently wrote, the class of 1998 is the class with the heart of gold. But I think that there's no one here who would say that Carlmont High School is the ideal. However, it's ours, and perhaps the imperfections are exactly what make Carlmont real and special. Besides, if there is one thing we should have learned by just being teenagers, there is little in life that is guaranteed, and even less that is perfect. For all its little subtleties, quirks, and oddities, Carlmont High School is reality, and it belongs to us forever. Every Carlmont student remembers Freshman Friday and the dubious distinction of winning a Braveheart Award. We knew how long to sleep in to make it to class on time, or not. We knew which teachers could be fooled and which were fooling us. And as we look around, we now know that each student here has lived a completely different life from his peers, experienced totally different things, and will move on to an entirely different future. The one commonality is that 30 years from now, we will all be able to say with pride, yeah, I went to Carlmont High School. What each of us says after that, though, is going to be as unique and extraordinary as each of the different graduating seniors here today. We should hope that we're leaving Carlmont different and better than when we came in. It's my belief that along with all the homework, exams, and projects, there was an overarching point to the entire high school experience. This point being that high school is not about doing work, but about knowing that there is always work to be done and done correctly. A French philosopher once said, "Man is not the sum of what he has, but the totality of what he does not yet have, of what he might have." The future belongs to each and every one of us, but we're going to have to work to get the best outcome. And it's here at Carlmont that we learned what work and life in general is all about. It's here at Carlmont that we have all reveled in our individual victories, no matter how great or small. It's here at Carlmont that every one of us also first came to know disappointment and failure. It's here at Carlmont that I believe we have learned true success is not measured by grade point averages, money earned, or college acceptance letters received. The biggest lesson is that true success, both present and future, is being able to say with confidence, I have lived. I have lived honestly and kindly and well. So, as we move toward the future and exit the gates of Carlmont for the very last time, I'm reminded of an incident that occurred only a few days in the past. And actually, it's an incident which Nina spoke about a couple minutes ago, the senior picnic. Now, for those of you who don't know, the senior picnic is advertised as several hours worth of food, people, activities, and bright warm sunshine. Well, for all those who went, we know that 3 out of 4 ain't bad, right? See, the only problem was that it was raining. And plus, being the bright guy that I am, I was decked out in my springtime best for the whole event. Now, I don't care what anyone says. I was perfectly happy in my short-sleeved t-shirt and jeans, standing waist-deep in a huge puddle. I don't know. Maybe it was because I could no longer feel my legs, but it was at that moment that I said something that I thought I would never say in my entire life. I said, I wish I were back at Carlmont. So I believe that as each of us begins exciting new journeys into the wild unknown, at least in spirit, we will remember the days when we were back at Carlmont, living through the best and worst of times. So even though I may have only grown 3 inches taller during my stay here, I think that, like everyone, Carlmont has allowed me to grow up much more than anyone can ever measure. Thanks very much, and congratulations to the class of 1998.
Good morning, fellow members of the class of 1998, parents, relatives, and friends. Little did I realize when I set foot on this campus on September 8, 1959, that it would take me 39 years to get on the stage. Those persons behind me did it in 4 years. It took me 38 and a half. And I don't think I'll be around for the next 38 and a half, so I'd like to leave a piece behind. And friends of my family have established the Dr. Robert S. Hunter Scholarship, which will be given annually to persons who demonstrate academic success and also who put forth a realistic effort, a serious effort to make Millard Fillmore. You remember him, he was our 13th president, a common household name. For 30 years, we've had a Millard Fillmore trivia contest at Carlmont. Just because I'm graduating does not mean that we will not be back. For those of you who are interested in trivia, February 5th, 1999, we will be here. But to keep my name alive, I'd like to honor 2 persons this morning and simply ask them to stand. They are the recipients of the Dr. Robert S. Hunter Award. They are Erica Griffin and Brian Yee. Congratulations and thank you. Congratulations and good luck to the class of 1998.
It's been a tradition for the seniors and band to come and play one last song for Carlmont. This year we've picked a piece filled with intensity. It's a combination of 4 songs. That's back there through Star Trek, Mars, and Star Wars. We decided this year we wanted to go out with a bang. Enjoy.
Oh no.
Good morning. At this time, I would like to take a few moments to recognize all of our School Service Award winners. Jennifer Allen, Shweta Banzal, Aaron Benner, Kathy Benner, Lauren Serlin, Jill Daner, Katie Drace, Michelle Ing, Alice Wang, Nicole Everett, Ann Fritzler, Erica Griffin, Olivia Wang, Eric Ip, Jamie Johnson, Christine Ken, Erica Kishi, Aaron Kishi, Kevin Lawhang, Melissa Lee, Jamie Leslie, Bonnie Liu. This is why we have racked up more hours in San Mateo County and community service than the entire county combined. Nina Mendez, Rebecca Nix, Shelley Schultz, Jenny Smith, Mihi Song, Emily Sugars, Erica Tyson, Mike Tenarowitz, Adam Williams, Julie Shaklowski, Benjamin Chambers, Daniel Fust, Dave Klein, Crystal Chong, Emily Berg, Isaac Strollet, Michaela Mendez, Natalie Wenger, Nicole Turner, Stephanie Lynn, Ali Brown, Julia Harrison, Miwa Matwik, Chris Wang, Diana Chan, and Brian Yee. Would you please give these community service servants a round of applause? Okay. And I have one more, Natasha Carol Ferrari. Thank you, whose name does not appear on the program. You may be seated. Now, I'm going to share a few thoughts with the class of 1998 and Trustee Nail, I present to you the class of 1998.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I accept this class of 1998 of Carlmont High School, declare them qualified for graduation.
Julia Summer Rose Harrison. Isaac X. Stallhead. Thomas R. Mihi Song. Natasha Lucia Carol Ferrari. Cheryl Lynn Brozowski. Diana Chen.
Miwa! Miwa!
Rebecca Nicole Nix. Jamie Susan Leslie. Melissa Lee. Erica Kishi. Michael Richard Perez Lozanto.
Doing your names.
Stephen David May. Raina Louise Toussaint.
Fireman.
Jennifer Ann Smith. Adam Pratt Williams. Kevin William Lahi.
Grad.
Lisa Marie Schoenfeld. Daniel S. Fust. Mark Million. Corey Larique. Brandon Lee. Marissa Nelson. Chrissy Lohman. Matthew M. Chaffee. Tim Scheck. Robert H. Jaffa. Brent Keone Hu. Ryan Heejin Choi. Robert William David Ah. Margaret Ann Johnston. Charles William Johnston. Mike Marazada. Damon Namvar. Gabriel L. Wu. Michael Codian. Andre Terrell Hankins. Derek George Rogers. Michaela Raul Mendez.
Wow.
Eric Benner. Kathy Benner. Nicole Everett. Stephanie Lind. Kathy Morona. Adrian Morona. Selena Ho. Allie Brown. Jennifer Setchell. Scott C. Cameron.
Scott!
Stan Charles. Brian Beacon. Jill Elizabeth Daner. Michelle Shannon Ing. Vivian Lee. Dana Tateo Leong. Antonio Llamas Jr. Scott Cotto. Eric Rosales. Nico Sabinario. Salvador Jesus Maldonado. Victoria Rose Pisano. Andrew Gracie. Lonnie Valdivia. James Jewett Jr. Carlos Peña Jr. Jay Ralston Henderson. John Martin Fitzgerald. Jose Luis Urena. Joel A. Horton. Janisha Tillman. Kimanya Nicole Gates. Allen. Martha Alfaro. Cody Marie Givens. Maria Gonzalez. Armando Gutierrez. Alfonso Chavez. Celia Velasquez. Maria Isabel Vasquez. Carla Flores. Jason Ray Miller.
Hello.
Shweta A. Bonsall. Jennifer Lynn Allen. Rachel Turner Graves. Erica Jean Tyson. Mary C. Rogus. Annie Christine Fritzler. Vicky Sagoon. Alyssa Rose Ricci. Stacy Marie Nickel. Susan Kimberly Hayden. Emily Evalani Sugars. Ali Kanata. Noelle Marie Delisle. Nicole Marie Turner. Sarah Denise Kometz. Christopher Michael Lacombe. Nikema Daniel. Keisha Renee Matthews. Keisha Lynette McGee. Erica Cherie Mills. Legine Nate Woods. Katrina Miles. Christine Annie E. Crystal Munlun Chong. Edwin John Lamb. Jovi Paulos. Michael James Tenerowitz.
Eric J. Ip. Tracy Lorraine Taldeschi. Michael Ian Krasner. Miwa Matreyek. Karina Hooper. Christine Kim. Christina Mitchell. Mandy Messina. Erica Jean Johnson. Jamie Lee Johnson. Jackie Yick. Robin O. Payton. Jennifer Niemeyer. Stephen Cuz. Brian Noss. Shelly Rivera Schultz. Jessica Safra. Sarah E. Horwitz. Annie Carolingo. Eric Peterson. Jerome Perkins. Edward Maldonado. Alexis Valencia Madayag. Dominic Peralta. Nicholas A. Jang. Chris C. Wang. Bonnie Liu. Pao Liu. Wen Chang Lee. Olivia Wang. Alice Wang. Rita R. Prasad. Alice. Dawn. Melody Ann Middlemiss. Toshiki Ibaragi. Christina Hayes.
Talia Goodside. Danielle Erin Milligan. Catherine Rose Barquette. Sarah Jean Walcott. Erica Jane Griffin. Ruby Alegre Ramil. Janky Ray. Jennifer Erin McCarger Muller. Dimple Coptree. Barry Guy Pierce. Daniel Jacob McDonald. Jacob Joseph Hine. Jeffrey Goodwin. Faisal Malik. Rocky Bhutani. Bhavik Patel. Justin Alexander Canada. Scott Richard Sanborn. Jennifer Sang. Sarah Etheridge. Brianna Erin Bertram. Brian A. Yee. Jonathan Junhua Chen. Cassandra A. Fale Paona. Hannah Lee. Duran Lamar Williams. Julie Zalkowski. Felicia Guzelis. Kimberly Vanessa Madley. Dana Ann Hollis. Emily Ann Berg. Linda Yvette Rendon. Jacqueline Joanna Castaneda. Jennifer Ann Ramirez. Anthony W. Ramirez. Hilda Blanco. Brandon Ifla. Matthew Peter Vujicevic. Hisham Higgy. Robert J. Turman II. Jeff Adam Hendricks. Marco Antonio Ariza. Elio Torres. Justin Reese. Colin Fairbairn. J. Dean Merritt. Eric Cox. Hannah Alexandra Volchanuk. Jennifer Lee Page. Lindsay Ann Flam. Gina Herrera. Alyssa B. Kinsley. Natalie Von Toussaint. Alicia and Jeanette Dumont. Lindsay Shannon Smith. Vanessa Martinez Cryan. Joel Alonso Ramirez. Aaron Schubert. Robin Garut. Sarah Egan. Carmen Elizabeth Zaragoza. Miriam Aburto. Rosa Isela Cortez. Rocio Esqueda. Farbod Nirumand. Daniel Davis McLaughlin. William Gilbert Bethel. Katrina Marie Cotton. Luther James Perry, Jr. Troy Jamal Butler. Alberto Cortez Miranda. Valeria Hernandez. Marquisa Deanne Benton. Dawn Marie Parr. Jason J. Spear. Jonathan Turner. Christian Suter. George Wazalewski IV. Daniel R. DeVoy. Paulo Sergio Hernandez. Elias J. Shatara.
And look this way! Hurry!
Jack C. Vollmer. Zachary H. Clow. Joseph Jared Sanchez. Michael W. Gomez. Lisa San Felipe. Alvaro Urbina. Reina Bernal. Jesus Berber. Andrea Silva. Josh Leopold Hall. Jose Ariola. Jose Gilberto Cortez. Yesenia Santoyo. Keisha Holmes. Ebony Wright. Aida Carabes. Daniel Segura.
Your senior class officers, class secretary, Natalie, Tina Marie Wenger. Senior class vice president, Catherine Elizabeth Drace. And your senior class president, Nina Maria Mendez.
Will everyone please rise?
Seniors for the class of 1998, you are dismissed. Professional.